Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, once again, we have returned to the sinking city of Arkham, Massachusetts. Technically, it's the second sinking city. There was an earlier sinking city that was in Sinking City, and this is Sinking City 2, and it's Arkham, a different city, and mostly mechanically very different as well. Kind of more a Resident Evil, as some people have pointed out. So, not completely to my taste. But hey, we're here, so I guess it must be showtime. And we're in the hospital, where we just got to at the end of the stream last night. I'm sure that everything's just fine here. What could possibly go wrong in a scary horror game in a hospital with poor electricity? Hey, Lone Star Wolf. I hope the suck was less. I'm not hopeful, but I do hope that the suck was less today. All right, and this is where I left us. Let's see, we've got 20 rounds of ammo. I'm not sure how I feel about not having more. I have not found the hot nurses yet. I will point out, metal scrap. We have no gunpowder. That when I first saw the ad for, I think it was Cialis, you know, the boner meds, and it said, if erection persists longer than 4 hours, seek medical attention. My immediate, literal response was, yeah, hot nurses. Oh, here we are. I wish I had more bullets. All right, hi. Sir? Sir, I don't mean to wake you up, but you appear to be dead. All right. That looks like a box that I can't open. Okay, I don't know what the hell this is.
Why is it on a door?
That was...
It's disturbing, Cal. I feel strange around it.
So, for anyone who might not have been here, last night late, we sort of rescued our girlfriend slash fiance. I'm not sure if she's our fiance or not. We were casting a spell meant to awaken her from the magical sleep that she had been caught in due to mucking around in the Dreamlands, which is actually Lovecraft canon. But we were in the middle of the spell when an enormous hand reached in and plucked her away, but it only plucked her body away. Her spirit was still there, and we talked and walked through each other, which was disturbing for her and probably me. And then we found a way to sort of anchor her to the magical mask that has helped keep her body functioning while the spirit was away in Dreamland. So the female voice you're hearing is our girlfriend or fiance named Faye. Also the name of an occasional visitor around this stream, and one of my oldest online friends from Lord of the Rings Online, Guild Wars 2. Paper and pencil role-playing game too. Okay, we don't need the stats. We'll just go right back here. Okay. I can't do anything with it. Oh, I can. I'm not Nurse Kitty. I don't have any key items yet. It is true. I am not Nurse Kitty. Presumably Nurse Kitty is bumpier up front. Well, that does leave us with just that door and this door. That door is... How do you roleplay as a pencil? I don't know. It's not very graphic, but it is very graphite. And never forget, the penis mightier than the sword. Sorry, the pen is mightier than the sword. Oh, eye technology. Witness the pathway to enlightenment. Join us for an exclusive demonstration of the groundbreaking eye technology. Miraculous regeneration. Witness limb regeneration in real time. Dreamer's legacy. Decode the language of high consciousness. And we've got pharmacy, staff room, and founders hall through here. Behold the miracle of science. The prism is the key. Looks like red, blue, and yellow, or possibly green. It's not clear.
What was that?
Of course. That is the founders hall and staff room. Stairs up. This is the pharmacy. All persons using the staircase are particularly requested to wipe their feet clean on the mats placed especially for that purpose. The warden. There are mats. I will stomp on the mats if I remember to. I don't have any items yet, so I don't have the pharmacy key. I don't know if that actually was wiping my feet, but it's as close as I could come. Bodies. What a shock and surprise. What is... We have some red glowiness. I don't see... Oh.
Found you.
I don't think there's a way in.
Yeah. Why would it be that easy?
What are they doing to my body?
Whatever it is, it ain't good. Is there anything I need to know?
Pardon me?
You and me, we've seen a lot of things, done a lot of things, but this is something else. So if you know anything about what's going on, please tell me.
Cal, I've been gone 3 months. You know more than I do.
It's just... This scares me, Faye. I don't understand.
Then let's find a way around and figure it out.
I do like the addition of the other character. Access the anatomical theater. Can I get those tickets on the internet? All right. At least we don't see these slithers, I think they're called. Interesting. Got little red. Is that glowing? Little red glowy bits on those frames. Is that just a trick of the light, so to speak? And we've got a picture of a rather plain-looking woman. Oh, a box. Submachine gun ammo. I don't think I'm carrying my submachine gun at present. I'm not. Because of the paucity of freaking inventory slots. Is it a fraction of the red globe thing? Yeah, it might be. Sorry. Not actually sorry. The staff room, that also appears to be locked up tight.
You are not Nurse Kitty.
I do remain not Nurse Kitty. That is definitely true. I'm also not Nurse Betty. Nurse Delilah. Dark Machinist. Did I just curb stomp someone? Yes, I did. Look. Okay. There are all these little red worms. Not even little. Big red worms. That will swarm into a dead body. And the dead body, or bed dotty, will get up and walk around. Technically, not really walking around. Usually shambling right for me because they want to eat my face. It would be my brains, but... scant food there. You stomp on the worms. Not sure if that really has any effect. And you also stomp on the dead, which hopefully keeps them from getting up. Also, good evening, DM. So yes, I am in fact stomping on people. In the hopes, undoubtedly useless, that they won't get up. Again, we've got traps laid out on the ground. The last time was in the graveyard. Really, do you need traps in a graveyard? What the? Okay. Kicking them while, stomping them while they're down. Come on, kicking is far too generous. Oh, the worms are back. God damn it. This is the kind of nonsense I really don't. The combat is just not good. Oh, that guy's... God damn it. The melee combat in particular is not rewarding at all. It feels like you're clicking and hoping. I have taken some damage. Oh, he completely evaporated. I hadn't noticed them doing that previously. More submachine gun ammo. I guess I need to switch over to the SMG. What? Oh, another one of the doors locked with the techno-magical thingamajigger. Yeah, ook. Oh! Aha! I'll repeat, it just feels like you're clicking and hoping. I expect if anything pushes me away from continuing in the game, it's going to be the inventory secondarily, and primarily, I think, the combat is just not good. Oh, I don't have any... yeah, I can't make anything yet. Again.
You are not Father Nathaniel.
I'm not Father Nathaniel, just like I'm not Nurse Kitty. Isolation wards, outpatient room, head surgeon, nurse's station. Right, that's stairs. Is this one gonna wake up too? Yep. Damn it. What? Oh, he had a bunch of knives in his head, because, I mean, who amongst us doesn't keep a whole bunch of knives in their head? again? Medical records, wireless room. Can't open that one. Well, let's check down the stairs. And I may have to swap over to the Tommy gun, even though it's a pain in the ass.
Restricted areas are to remain sealed at all times. Alien Memorial thanks you for your understanding.
Yeah, don't really understand that much. You gonna get up now, lady? Alright, back in here.
So you can make yourself visible whenever you want?
It takes quite some effort. Forgive me for riding your coattails.
Quite literally riding my coattails. She's always on my ass. It's the best I could come up with. Alright, we've got metal scrap, but no more gunpowder. We do have healing herbs and chemicals. And we probably want to take out 2. We want one more healing herb. So we can make 2 healing. We can heal ourselves up and have another one we're carrying around with us. I will again point out that it doesn't stack. Seriously, though, the things that are going to make me stop playing the dumb game are the inventory and the combat being so janky. Well, we got a grand total of 16 bullets there. Grand total of 34. 38. I think we got to try and leave this behind. I did want to see what the Shale Mary. That uses regular bullets, but it's supposed to do something different with them. Well, we'll carry these for now. I'm not enthused about having to do this, but... Alright. Alright, we made our way back down here. We don't have a pen to open one of the emergency resource canisters. All persons using the staircase again. Well, there's no staircase there. Okay, there's a staircase there. Maintenance area and manipulations. I'm sure it's completely innocent. All eyes needing help should use Lowe's Perfect Vision. Treatment which is made with the finest knowledge obtainable and guaranteed to give absolutely perfect satisfaction to all who trust him. That sounds less like medicine and more like religion. Gunpowder. All right, over there we've got the locker room. Letter from intern Dexter. Dearest sister, I can hardly find the words to describe what I witnessed today. The treatment station I told you about. Revolutionary. Neurovascular regeneration, complete osteogenic repair, synaptic reactivation, patients with catastrophic injuries, some beyond prosthetics, walking away as if untouched by trauma. It felt like magic. These cures are miracles, yet it's all rooted in science. First developed by Dr. Mercer and later perfected by Drs. Hensley and Lowe. They say it's just the start and even speak of matter transferal, all powered by the eye's energy. You must bring your husband. Why ask him to endure his pain any longer? Yours always, Thomas. Chemicals. Chemical warfare, chemical warfare, chemical warfare, warfare. That's an old guy musical reference. Inner yard, prosthetics, craft and repair. We have a map. Akeley Memorial, first floor plan.
A map. Now we can get our bearings.
Indeed, we can. First floor, second floor. All right, that's the old man's face lock. That's the woman's face lock. That's the woman's face lock. Over there, the Caduceus lock. Oh, okay. Caduceus. Sorry, I said Caduceus because it's too much Guild Wars 2. Right, I couldn't get into the pharmacy. The anatomical theater is where Faye is. We have the ERC, the emergency relief crate, and it's locked. Anatomical theater and treatment room. My expectation is that door will not open. I'm wrong about that expectation. That guy had one of these on his head. One of the zombies had that on his head. It looks like the kind of primitive mechanical / surgical things they did to perform lobotomies.
Guess we're not going that way.
I don't know what just happened to make us not go that way. Did the doors close? We have a deader. Yep, I can't get in past that. And over here.
What on earth is that thing by the wall?
It glows blue, so it's a blue glowy thing. And there's something else there as well. Station manual plus occult symbol. Attention, staff! The prism must be regularly charged with energy from the stations before it can be used for patient procedures. Charging protocol. Insert the prism. 1. 2. Align the symbol with each of the station's 3 rings with the illuminated triangle. 3. When correctly aligned, energy will flow into the prism. Note, some staff members have reported seeing glowing symbols around the hospital, such as the blue rune inscribed above. I believe this is simply a case of quantum entanglement, with key frequencies of the prism stations resonating throughout the building. If encountered, keep your distance and notify senior management immediately. We used a lot of scientific words in a not entirely incorrect way, and you guys can't tell the difference. Signed, Dr. Love. There are 19 bits and pieces. Oh, we'll be crawling under that in just a minute. Here we go. Prism system plan. The treatment room to the chapel. You know, when you've got a new scientific thingamabobber, you always want to make sure that you've got the direct channel to God. Treatment room and the basement. The eye. Okay, the eye is in the treatment room or adjacent to it. Prism system schematic. A map of the hospital and surroundings titled Prism System. 3 locations are marked stations. The treatment room, chapel, and the basement. The anatomical theater is marked as the eye.
Look, there are 3 stations. The treatment room, chapel, and basement. I'll make a note.
Alright, we got... yeah. All right, treatment room. That's a station. That's the eye. There is no map to the basement yet, so we don't have anything on that. What was the other one? Oh, basement, treatment room, and chapel. Chapel must be somewhere. Oop, there's the chapel, I'm betting. We're going to the chapel, and we're going to get married. Well, this is presumably the eye. I mean, this is the station. I don't have any key items yet. The prism is the key. Not extraordinarily helpful. Hey guys, I've got an idea. Why don't we crouch down and crawl into a place? That sound like a good idea? All right. You talked me into it. Well, we made it in here. That's the exit.
Attention colleagues. The eye is preparing for patient transportation. To interrupt the procedure, follow the reset protocol. Reminder, only a charged prism can disengage the containment field.
Charge the prism at the 3 stations. Sorry, pardon me. You just look. You had some schmutz on you. I wanted to get the schmutz off. That's blocked off. I always try to stomp 3 times on the ceiling. Oh, bad luck, old boy. That is the morgue. It is not openable. Kind of relieved about that, actually. Not gonna lie. Over here, a door we theoretically can open. Prism Station Reset Protocol. If a procedure is interrupted, such as by power loss or prism removal, the eye's operation will be paused. Simply restore power or reinsert prism to resume. In case of emergency, the protective barrier can be removed by performing a full reset. Charge the prism at each of the 3 colored stations. Reinsert the fully charged prism at the eye. Wait for the barrier to shut down. Patient can then be accessed by attending doctor or mortician. Oh, or mortician. I mean, I don't know my girlfriend particularly well. She's only been awake for a few minutes, but she seems nice. Mortician seems like overkill. We have hold. Wear a mask. What do you think this is, COVID? Sure, let's just give this a yoink and see what happens, if anything. Oh, that...
It's open. Go grab the prism.
well, I'll need to grab all the prisms. I'll need to grab the... Oh, grab the prism out of it and then charge it, I guess. My inventory's full, of course it is. I just can't tell you how much I hate this. I'm going to shoot 2 rounds just to see how this gun works. And now I have space. A curious geometric relic carved with triangular shapes. It hums when the symbols align. Not to the ear, no. To the marrow. Intern T. Dexter. Well, that has...
Alert. The eye's operation has been paused. Reset the prism for April.
Get out of here.
I'm trying. This is just so fucking dumb.
Calvin, are you alright?
Yes, just great. Everything's fine. It's just...
Fine. Stevens.
And that's not even gameplay. It's all just Deus Ex Machina bullshit.
I can't help. I can't fight. I can't do anything but watch you suffer on my behalf.
I know, lady. But it won't be much longer until you're back on your body. I promise.
I mean, literally, I don't think there's anything... Could I have done anything there? I don't know. I don't think so. I think basically I'm destined to try and run and then get pulled off by that guy. It's not fun. It's not even interesting. There was no gameplay involved in that. No. I am injured. We will take the pills. And we can make some more pistol ammo. On mirror doors. Attention, intern Dexter. The mirror doors are a new security system on loan from Miskatonic's internal gatekeeping operation. If you need access, ask an authorized staff member such as Nurse Kitty. Do not attempt workarounds. Curiosity is a burden, Dexter. Let those with the right face handle the situation. Handle the many things beyond your station. Oh my. Good evening. Keeper of the Haunted Mask. Well, it's not really even haunted. Well, it kind of is because my girlfriend's on my ass. Because she's in the mask.
Bad security for a hospital. Why this secrecy?
You are not Nurse Kitty.
I am, in point of fact, not Nurse Kitty. I gotta say, the scripted nature of so many of the encounters just seems utterly non-organic. So forced. Oh, somebody took off their skin. I gotta say, I'm never a fan of when someone takes off their skin. Okay, they went that away.
What on earth is that?
Bad news.
Bad news is entirely the correct answer. I'm going to go out on a limb and say bad news is correct. Storage. Are we in the basement? Is that where we are?
It's jammed. Looks like rust.
I have a gun. See, I'm not convinced those ever do anything that ever protects me from them rising up. Because I think I've curb stomped some of them and they rose up anyway.
What was that?
Oh, everything collapsed behind me. Won't be getting out that way. Oh, charming. Was that necessary, sir? I don't think so. Well, I'm not injured, significantly anyway. Investigation. What else did we find? Prism Station Reset Protocol. Brain depository. After 5 p.m., slip brains through the slot and door. That is a direct rip from Young Frankenstein. I salute them for making that joke in this game. I've got 3 shots. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to climb over that or what. we've got... Oh, this is not good. I would like to put him back, please. That's not an option. Terrific. Of course, let's keep ammunition in there. Or gunpowder, at least. Shotgun ammo. Perfect. Oh, slithers. Lovely. A batch of the slithers are decided that they're heading for happier trails. Did we get gunpowder too? We did, yay! Is that oh, some night ore. That'll res me. Great. My inventory is full, because fuck me. That's the basics of it. Oh, okay. Always looking to get ahead in life. Is that the nurse's head?
Oh, God, it's...
Yes, it is.
Just like on those mirror doors. Can you unlock it somehow?
I can zoom. That's the... yeah. Slither infection. Avoid contact with dead flesh. Keep your distance from dead bodies. Avoid visiting cemeteries. Burn any dead animals you come across. I found the head nurse. Lone Star Wolf, go to your room. Can you unlock it somehow? Well, I mean, she's my girlfriend and she's disembodied, so my guess is she just wants me to get a little head. It was either that or get ahead in life. Either way. Oh, was there something I missed? Why, I did both, actually. That's kind of the problem. I can't open that. I can't pick up that. I can't pick up the head. Morgue workers memoed with some concern that I must report that of late a large number of deceased through my doors have been missing a brain. So, voters. Not a head, not a skull, but the very organ itself. I suspect that someone is using the eye and prism to perform unauthorized operations, yet the brain depository is empty. There's been talk of goings-on in the chapel, but I cannot believe that Father Nathaniel would have anything to do with this. I fear the specimens are traveling far beyond Akeley's walls. Please investigate. Yours truly, Dr. Alan Halsey.
Even before the slither, there was something very wrong here.
Well, we know we can't get, detach her head. So that just leaves crawling over or through, or maybe blowing a hole in.
Oh, that looks useful.
That's storage. Alright, we're here. There's the rusted lock. There's the mask container and the gunpowder and something we can't get open. The tank's explosive. I was considering that, but I think more likely it's the rusted lock is the way in. Because there's the resource stash. So I think the rusted lock, because it's on the map as an example, is more likely. Maybe I can bash it open with my body. I have a very bashy body, you know. That's the brain depository. Oh. But that closed down behind me. Right. I can't get to the brain depository. So we're gonna waste a round of ammo. Doesn't look like it. Only options we have are zooming, resetting the view, and going back. Gunpowder. Did I miss anything? We have arc, but no pen, so we can't open that. Or Irk. Sorry, Irk. You'll note the bullet marks vanished from... So it's just showing me what's in there. Which is not as helpful as you might hope. It annoys me there's no way to push these back. Can't get the gunpowder. There does not appear to be anything in this room that I can do. Come back to this, but I don't think there's anything we can do here either. There is... Doesn't seem to be anything that I can actually do. We'll try it. Oh, I hit something. It made a noise. I'll try it on basically everything. Interestingly, I knocked over the pail. I mean, this is basically dodge. So that's not moving. I mean, it looks like I'm trying to, like, kind of pistol whip it. We did not find the rest of the nurse. We appear to have hit a dead end in the game, where literally I have nothing I can do. Well, that broke open a box. I'm going to keep at it for a bit longer, but not too much longer. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to Google that in a sec. But, I mean, literally, there's this, the head, the gunpowder I can't pick up, and what looks like a doorway that there's no way through. So I am going to give it a Google. Flashbang! Me. The sinking city 2 stuck in the morgue. Morgue workers memo, the ERC item. Was there an ERC item? I didn't notice a pen. All right, where was the morgue workers? I completed a delicate touch. Shoot 40 weak points on enemies. All right, where was the morgue workers note? There was supposed to be an ERC item next to it. Pull out the chamber, mortuary freezers, interact with them to pull out the chambers, find the face, contains a locked storage box, rotate the box, and interact with the highlighted points. Excuse me, what? I just rotated it. None of us saw any highlighted points. Those. Oh, we did not see that before. Is that all of it? We have more little nipple shapes there, but they don't appear to have screws. Now the ghost comment makes more sense. Yes, it does. I missed one. So these are the same four again. So then what? Grab the face. Oh. Was it battery powered? Okay. Yeah, brain power.
Please don't touch it.
What is it? Who are you?
It's a work in progress. I am Dr. Thaddeus Lowe. Had surgery here at Ailey.
You got some schmutz on you.
This is a delicate procedure, so I would appreciate if you did not interfere. As would dear Kitty, my patient. Lovely woman.
Why would you do this to someone?
The forefront of medicine requires experimentation and study. She's still alive, if that is your concern.
Stop. Just tell me, upstairs in the theater, what have you done to Faye?
Faye, a most fascinating case. But her predicament is not my doing.
What rot. You're the head surgeon here. You're telling me you haven't a clue what the Slither are up to?
Oh, I know exactly what they're doing. Your so-called Slither are preparing her, so she may cross the eye and travel below.
The eye.
A doorway, from one place to another. She must be special. It is a rare honor.
And you just let it happen?
I observe. I contemplate.
That's probably
Intervention rarely
a
serves
wrong number or
such
something.
knowledge. Although, if I may,
But they'll have to leave a message.
your presence here is notable. Perhaps you too are special. Your actions have drawn attention. The Slither do not tolerate interference.
Is this you?
No. But I will watch with interest as you try to survive.
Uh-huh. You know, I got a question. Why wasn't I there in time for that to work? Evidently, I've got room for the gunpowder now. Do I have room for the face? I don't know. Inventory is full. Fuck this goddamn stupid shit moronic inventory system. Discarded, cannot be recovered. Fuck this inventory system. In fact, double fuck this idiotic inventory system. A human face expertly removed and preserved that once belonged to a young woman. Patients vanish. No records, no bodies. If I speak up, will I vanish too? Nurse Kitty Williams. Evidently, yes, you will. Sorry, Kitty. No. No. Had to try. Wasn't going to work, but I did have to try. Now I can open this. And we've got a safe/save room. That's got the doctor's face. The basement map. All right. No. The UI is also not good. It feels so console-centric. I can't even. That can get stored and will now. We'll take one to heal up. We have only 3 rounds of ammunition left. With only 3 rounds of regular ammo left. We can make another batch. One. The combat in the game is bad. The inventory system is nothing but frustration. It provides no value to the game because it's not friction. It's all frustration. I still haven't gotten any more talent points. Not sure how I'm supposed to get those. "13 whole rounds. All right, so we're in the basement. We're here. The rusted lock is still over there. That door, this door appears to be locked from the other side. And we have the surgeon's face lock. And there, the woman's face lock. Locked from the other side, huh? No, locked from this side. Oh, charming. The lower yard. That's how we'll get up. And theoretically over to there, to the station. We've been here before. This is where... I heard thumping as if somebody's trying to get out of one of the caskets.
Maybe we just found the key to getting through those mirror doors.
Oh, no. What's on the nightshield?
Oh, the noise. I didn't need the noise. Facial recognition technology. It's a flock camera.
That was disgusting, eh? You believe me.
All right, let's see. There was the rusty door over here. On the other side. No, we do not have a method for opening that yet. And I didn't go into here previously. Oh. Got bad smell again. Manipulations can't be opened, so there's no way to get in there just yet. Alright, well, we opened this door up. We opened the door. Let's get on the floor so that every single person can do the dinosaur. Sorry. So we still have the face in our inventory. Perfect.
Wait, Cal. There's something powerful in here. Look around.
We've got a glowy spot over there. That's probably it. That's the WC. I'm going to guess it's probably not the bathroom. I'm going to look around here first, though, because I kind of need to take a leak. Not really. Metal scrap. We don't want to pick it up until we can use it. That's the ERC pin. Okay. They just left it on the turlet. Alright, we got something glowy here.
You see it, don't you? Through the nightshade.
Some sort of symbol? I'll note it down.
An occult symbol. What's through here? Outside? Bodies, bodies. Gunpowder. My inventory's already full because I got the pen. My level of frustration is almost infinite right now with the inventory. It's ruining, actively ruining the game for me. Where did it go? Fine, we can come back later. Can't open this. Why? Nobody knows. Materials.
Oh, they used to make prosthetics for veterans here, to give people some sense of normalcy.
Yep, can't open that. That's for one of the male faces that we don't have yet. Oh, all kinds of pretty pictures. Anti-rust acid. That will get us into the door downstairs, but of course we can't actually pick fucking anything up. Show text. Mikhailo S. from the Donetsk region. A mine, lower limb. I'm a musician originally from Mariupol. I joined the Territorial Defense Forces together with my friend where I served as an FPV drone operator. I don't think they had drones in World War I. Just 8 hours before it happened, an enemy drone destroyed our car. Only 20 meters away from us, it was targeting us but missed. Later, while moving between positions, I stepped on a PFM butterfly mine. Now I walk with a prosthetic limb, play in a band, and raise our cat, Ozzy, together with my wife. Seems a bit unlikely. Unless, I mean, these are actual stories from the development team, which is possible. F. Mikhailo, Kharkiv region. Kamikaze drone, reputation of... Yeah, 2024. So these are actual war injuries that people have suffered in the war. The development team are Ukrainian. So that's what these are. They're using this to sort of demonstrate the war that they're currently surviving. Yeah. 2024 in Bakhmut. All right. I have no problem with them doing that at all.
It looks like Thaddeus used this workbench to repair his masks.
And over here, that's the gunpowder. Nope, healing herbs. Can't pick that up either. Christ. How about we go out this way then? Gunpowder we can't pick up. Right, the critter went over here. Perhaps I could convince you to take a stroll across the trap. That would be nice. God damn it. Well, we got one in the trap, but... Oh, good. Yeah, we're low on ammo again. And I'll note, I am playing on the easy settings. I understand that, you know, the ammo management is part of the deal. Nope. It's just like the least imaginable fun part along with the inventory in general. Got another glowy symbol.
Another symbol. It feels not of this world.
Now these may go back to there was a sort of a plinth or...
Cal, I think we have a full set. Should we head to the station?
What? A full set of what? I guess that's the 5 symbols? No, 4 symbols. No, that's the prism. So those are the occult symbols. Why she thinks there's only 3, I don't know. And I don't know what station she's referring to. I mean, there was a place with... at the church, there was like a plinth, a little monolith that rotated and had symbols.
It's jammed. Some rust.
With rust. Well, there was some rust acid over there somewhere, right? Gee, I could pick something else up and then have to throw it away to pick up the rust remover. It's just so fucking frustrating. Alright, where was the rust remover? Metal scrap, gunpowder, chemicals, that. Rusted lock. Where was the fucking rust remover? Downstairs? Morgue with the relief crate. We can get back in there. We should be able to, right? We're there. Just realized they marked the resources on the map, probably because of the inventory issues. Yeah, a much better solution is to not have the inventory be this insultingly fucking ridiculous. Alright, that's the lower yard. Can I get in over there? Wrong button, right button. Alright, I mean, having to come back here to shuffle stuff around so that I can actually pick things up is infuriating and stupid at the same time. Also, I don't think there's a way, for example, for me to get the ammo out of this gun and put it into this gun. Alright, now we can open up the ERC box. It should be in here. Inventory expanded and submachine gun ammo. 2 just isn't fucking enough, frankly. No, it's the second one of those, and it's just not enough. I mean, look at all that stuff I left just sitting around. Well, I'm going to have to pick a lot of that up. Alright, the stash, the phonograph, the talent table, the surgeon's face mask, which we don't have access to, the resource stash. Alright, that's first floor. Here we've got the Caduceus lock, chemicals and healing herbs. There we've got gunpowder and a couple of things of metal scrap. Prosthetic workbench, the anti-rust acid. We have 2 uses for the anti-rust acid, but I'm not sure if we can use it twice. That's SMG ammo. We realistically can't be carrying 2 guns around with us. I can't store it? Are you shitting me? I am slack-jawed. They limit you on the stash as well. I am so just about done with this game. The stash is full. I mean, it may be able to hold 1 more object. We'll find out. Okay, it can hold 1 more. Interesting. It wouldn't let me put 2 of the guns? I don't understand. I removed a 2-wide object, and now I can put all kinds of items in that I couldn't before. Maybe these are listed as quest items and they don't count, in which case they sure as fuck shouldn't count against the inventory. Yeah, maybe so you can't be unarmed. That's possible. Thing is, I don't like the machine gun because it burns through ammo so damned quick. What the? Oh, I hit one of the traps. Of course I did. I hit another trap. I'm clever like that. My frustrations are growing. Those last 2 were me, but The rest of it, not so freaking much. That's true, I did find all the lost traps. An excellent point. We can't get in there. For reasons. Gunpowder and metal scrap. I think we need gunpowder and 2 metal scrap, or the reverse, to make additional ammo for the machine gun, the Tommy gun. No, I was looking at the wrong thing. Alright, we've got the metal scrap now. Rust liquid, I think, is upstairs. The anti-rust liquid. Healing herbs. Or herbs, if you prefer. Can't get that open. Alright, those are all the Ukrainian. Caustic chemical compound that eats through oxidation on metal with ease. Open the door all right. Open my boot, too. Ain't grown skin there since. Morgue attendant. Accident report. Okay. Just checking. Gunpowder. We have 1 open space. Oh, there's the prosthetic workbench is something I can do things with? It's listed as if it was something I could do stuff with. Maybe later? No, it's behind me. Oh, okay, right, that thing. Yeah, got it. Alright, so there's a container. Did I miss a container? I sure did. Chemicals. I got chemicals and that. We can make another Healy pot, which we will. All right, there's nothing left on this floor, as far as we can tell. Gunpowder and metal scrap. The rusted lock. Going the right way, I am. Gunpowder. Metal scrap. We've got chemicals and healing herbs, but I don't think we've got space for that. Because the resulting mixture doesn't freaking stack. We have a rusted lock over here. Be interesting to see if I still have the rust acid in here after I use it on the lock. Looks like I do. I do. Where are we? Back almost to reception. Okay. Where was the other locked door? That was in the basement, right? Yes. Do not step on the freaking trap. Make sure I'm in the right place. I am. Where was the rusty door? That's the lower yard. Right here to the left. It's gone, so that's it. It had two uses. We found the two uses for it. Yes, I continue to stomp on them, even though it doesn't seem to actually do anything. Are you kidding me? Don't suppose we've got a message about that anywhere, do we? That's the prism. That's the prism. Those are the three symbols. We don't have any hint about what might open that up. Is that another pen in there? Another ERC pen? I can't even really see what the hell it is in there. Other than I saw it from the other room and went, ooh, neat, I'd like that. And now evidently I'm here and I can't get to that. Irksome. Nope, still can't get in there. Where did he come from? Who knows? Magic Zombie Land. Well, if you shoot the sort of orangish cluster of globules, they take a lot of damage. Basically, that kills them quick. So I shot him 4 times in that area, and that killed him. Back out to the lower yard. Is there anything we need from the lower yard? We got a stash. That's the combination lock. That is a resource stash in there. Maybe with a pen? I don't know. So we currently have Tektite Tommy. And sadly, there's no way to get ammo out of the guns, which is, again, stupid. So swapping between the base game gun and the special gun I got, along with the Shale Mary and presumably a shotgun I get somewhere. Those are special for people who kickstarted. So the crafting is handgun ammo takes 1 and 1. Shotgun ammo takes 1 and 2 chemicals. The submachine gun takes 1 and 2 of those. I think I'd rather have the handgun ammo, but right now I can't afford to carry both around with me because stupidity and pain. 616, yeah, that would have been the last one. Well, where are we off to next? Back to reception is the woman's face lock, so I think that's where we're going. And we're down here, so let's see. Stairs there, but we can't get to there because that's behind the surgeon's face lock. So across the yard and then to the right and up. Right? Yeah. See where we are on the map again. All right, we're here. I believe we can go across through the therapeutic garden, lovely name, and then through here into reception, I think. So turn right and then left. All right. Yep. There's a trap here that we'd really rather not step on. Across into reception. And here we go again. I don't have the pistol. I only have the submachine gun.
Everything is wrong, Cal. Run! Just run!
I can see the thing moving on the other side. So we're here. We've got stairs up. We have the waiting room, an examination room. Operating room and general ward. Quite the reception indeed. That's the physicians, or maybe the fathers. No. Early diagnosis saves lives, guys. I'm going to AFK for a sec. And grab the last of the coffee. I'm back. How to play. Movement, boat, map, safe room, flashlight, dangerous environment. Well, this is where we have to go, so we go here. Memo, repairing the key. The latest key was split in two. Subject was not properly anesthetized and reacted poorly. Inconvenient but insignificant. Dexter, please allocate time in my schedule to repair it. The prosthetics workshop has everything I'll need. It sounded like that guy. Okay, maybe not. So is this the doctor's face then, or part of it? Oh, it's in two parts, I'm guessing. Oh. right. Oh. The right half of a face. Right half of an old man's face. Flinched clean and torn along an old scar. There's something afoot at Akeley Memorial, something blasphemous. I fear to tread too close, but I know in my heart it is evil. Father Nathaniel Pierce.
What's this? Finding a whole face or just half?
Yes. Uh-huh. All right. Wait, there's something behind me too? There sure is. Oh, great. I'm on fire? Oh, come on. Well, we have one round of ammo left. After getting attacked by guys that we've stomped on and whatnot. Out of ammo. Yeah, that was a guy who was laying there, not moving, just woke up again as Deus Ex Machina. There's nothing you can do to prevent this guy from attacking you in 3 minutes, so enjoy. You know, except for the part about enjoy. Akeley Memorial. Rest of the second floor map. That's the head surgeon, and that requires a whole face.
You are not the head surgeon.
That's true. I do not operate on heads. Can't get into the nurse's station. Outpatient room. Submachine gun ammo. They just happen to have that just sitting around, huh? Note with digit 3, low as nuts. If I have to hear Thaddeus say my brain is valuable one more time, I'm going to scream. He's convinced he's some kind of genius chosen, he calls himself. He says it's all for the advancement of science, but I'm not sure the science he's even talking about anymore. Some of us are beginning to wonder if he even cares about the patients, or if it's all about him and his precious head. My brain is valuable too. Hastily written addendum. If it comes to that, 3 is the second digit. Okay, we now know the second digit of the combination downstairs.
Hello?
Uh-huh.
What the hell is going on?
What is... Okay. There's something weird with a sigil underneath the chair that's glowing. Observation ward is a no. Hasty note. If you're looking for the Caduceus key, I think Kitty had it last. She was locking up the west wing before rounds. Check the staff room. You know how they always leave it on that table. Alright, that leads across to the upper hall. That also is a Caduceus lock. The second one of those we've seen. Oh, we'll climb in there in a second. Alright, that's now open so we can cross. Alright, we've got another shiny glowy bit, which we'll get to in a sec. Gunpowder. Another
This
symbol.
one's pink. Must be for another station.
Well, it's another one of the shiny guys. And we've got zombies running around out there too. Stealth nurses. Normally, I would be completely down with stealth nurses appearing suddenly. Maybe not so much in this case. Come on, show us your glowy bits so we can shoot them, please. Thank you. Still not open. Wanted smoochies. Well, I'm very, very kissable. That's certainly it. Oh, okay, we're gonna let this guy actually kill me, I think. Or at least find out if he can. Interesting. Do they reform? Who knows? Yeah, I think I've had my fill. The frustrations of the game are just, they're unforgivable for me. If the combat was good, I'd be more willing to put up with the inventory. And if the inventory was good, I'd be more willing to put up with the combat. But with both of them, no. And then you put on top of it all of the set pieces where you can't do anything to prevent the stupid fight that you know is coming. You can't effectively squish the red worms. You can't effectively neuter a future zombie, even though you know it's going to be coming. And, I mean, the reviews that I read on Steam, which are good, by the way, let me be clear, the game is getting good reviews, quite good. But a lot of the people who were complaining and the people who were upvoting the game, they had the same point of view. This is nothing like the first game, and it feels like a Resident Evil game, therefore I'm downvoting. And those, ooh, it feels like a Resident Evil game, therefore I'm upvoting. And that set piece nature where you do some stuff, and then there's this set piece that's unavoidable, is boring to me. Especially when it's telegraphed the way it seems to be here. Where, oh look, time for another set piece. My friend is telling me to run, so this is one that I can't defeat, I just have to run. It's frustrating. There's a lot of really good stuff in the game. But the frustrations outweigh the good for me. I mean, I've dropped, I don't know, 9 hours into the game or something like that. So I'm disappointed. It's not what I was expecting. I think it is a good game, but not for me. Like I said, the frustrations involved in the bad combat and the inventory management are they just weigh it down for me. I did not, 17 minutes ago, I got a raid and did not get notified. I thought I'd fixed the raid notifications. I can see now I still have not fixed the raid notifications. I flipped off the game earlier. I'm now going to flip off Streamlabs. So, that's going to be it for me. I will not be playing any more of this, sad to say. It's not a bad game, it's just not for me. The frustrations vastly outweigh the good, to my mind. If it was just one or the other, but the inventory struggles and the bad combat, and I do mean bad. Melee feels like, okay, I'm clicking not because I'm going to hit, but because I'm hoping to hit. The shooting, where you don't want to shoot unless you can see the special targeted place that'll use less ammo because you don't have enough ammo because of the aforementioned inventory stuff. It's just frustrating to me. The Resident Evil formula I never found interesting, and the parts of the game here where they're hewing very closely to it are parts I just don't find interesting. So I am going to call it an evening here. I do want to thank all of you guys for hanging out with me, listening to me complain and whine. I think I'm pretty good at complaining and whining. I should be back again tomorrow at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. I'm thinking maybe I will run through Visions of Eternity and Guild Wars 2 again. Run through the storyline and do the second, the storyline for the first 2 maps, and then the story for the third map, which I remember almost nothing about. That's how unnoteworthy it was. The original story was pretty good. The third map story just whoosh. It stuck and then it ran off and it's gone. Yeah. I did a lot on that map until I realized that the XP on that map was terrible, and I went back to just running rifts on the first 2 maps to get XP to finish out the mastery. And frankly, I think it's a month until we get our next chapter. I'm expecting the next chapter to disappoint me and the masteries to be just fucking terrible. Wow, I'm kind of a sour, assholey dick this evening. Oh, don't worry, I'll be my normal, cheerful self next time? Probably not. Anyway, I do want to thank you guys for hanging out. Hopefully you will see me soon. Back tomorrow. Probably Guild Wars 2. We also have, I don't think I'm going to be picking up Zero Company on launch, but I will be keeping an eye on it. There were a bunch of announcements from Gamescom today. Nothing on Guild Wars 3. Not much looked particularly interesting to me. A lot of more of the same crap. Stuff that just doesn't grab me. Asian console action games. Gone. Anyway, back tomorrow. Again, thanks for hanging. Hopefully you see me soon. I hope the rest of your Tuesday, right? Tuesday goes great and gets you quickly into your Wednesday, hump day, so that you can at least see in the distance the glimmer of the weekend. I'm back tomorrow.